What's going on YouTube? And today we talk about the 5 tips to get your significant other involved in your car hobby.
Damn, bitch is done. What the fuck? What the fuck?
What's going on, everybody? So today we're going to talk about the 5 tips to get your significant other involved in your car hobby. Now, we all are not fortunate enough to have significant others who are okay with our car hobbies. And so I've been in a few relationships to where I've been involved with cars, and I'm no Dr. Phil or anything like that.
This has just gone in a really bad direction.
But there are 5 things that I think that people could do to get their significant other involved in their car hobby. Now, I'm not talking about just men getting women involved in their car hobby. A lot of awesome women who are out there tracking these cars and showing these cars and just doing a little bit of whatever with these cars. So this is not necessarily gender specific. And so there's one couple in particular that I can think of, my man Ernie and his wife Candy. They own a beautiful ceramic matrix gray carbon 65, and I tell you what, whenever you see them at car shows, she's out there just as much as he is, explaining the car, talking about the car, talking about the process of getting the car, talking about any type of modifications that they plan on possibly doing. She's out there just as much as he is. And so it's a beautiful thing to where you can see couples that interact that way. But we are not all blessed to have that type of relationship. And so what I like to do is just go over 5 small tips that I think will be able to get you and your significant other gelling as far as car shows and your car hobby. So the number 1 tip to get your significant other involved is find a car show that your significant other can get behind. Now, what I mean by that is find a car show that has a charitable aspect to it. Find a car show that is benefiting wounded warriors or cancer research or something like that. I guarantee that if you present that to your significant other, they can get behind that. They can get behind a cause to try to cure something or to try to build housing for veterans, or just little things like that. So I believe if you go and approach your significant other with that option, I think they'll be receptive to it. So the next thing that you can do is show them that there is a benefit to knowing about cars. Now, what I mean by that is show them that, hey, here's the tires, here's how you change the tires. Here's the battery, here's how you change a battery. Here's how you change the wiper blades. It's inevitable that during the course of owning a car, you'll probably come across some type of car trouble, or you just want to do routine maintenance on the car. Show them how to change the oil or different things like that, so that especially if they find themselves having to take it to get service, they won't get completely taken advantage of. And like I said, this is not gender specific, but there are some guys who go to these different places and they can be taken advantage of, especially if it seems like they don't necessarily know what they're talking about. So you don't want to have that happen. Try to show them that there is a benefit to knowing even just a little bit about cars. And then, like I said, when you're at home, go ahead and kind of show them around the car. And yeah, so hopefully that can kind of bridge that gap. So the next thing that you can do is find car shows that are family oriented. If you find shows that are family oriented, you can bring your daughter, your son, your wife, and then on top of that, you can go ahead and start to kind of show them about the cars. You can teach your wife and kids, hey, here's this particular car and show them exactly why you like these cars. Show them what it is about the car that you really like. Show them the different models. Tell them about some of the different specs. When people start seeing how passionate you are about something, it's kind of contagious. I know my fiance, she is really into horses, and what really got me interested in those horses is when I see or hear her talk about them. I mean, there's something that just goes off that you can tell that she genuinely cares about horses. So then it kind of got me interested, and I think that that happens with the same with the cars. And so when you're taking your family to these car shows, you're there as a family unit. Wife is happy, or husband is happy, the kids seem to be happy. And when you're at a kid-friendly car show, the kids are able to do bouncy houses, they're able to, cornhole, whatever it may be that's at these shows, but at least you're doing these things as a family unit. The next tip I would give you is do not lie about going to car shows. If you know that you have an addiction with car shows, make sure that you are not telling fibs about, hey, I'm about to go to 7-Eleven to give me a big gulp.
Eddie! I haven't been so thirsty in my entire life.
And the next thing you know, you're gone for like 3 hours because you went to a car show. That is the last thing that you want to do, is to lie about where you are and you're at a car show. Because if that significant other finds out that that's where you are, they're never going to trust you again, and that's just going to make them resent car shows and cars in general a little bit more than if you were just being truthful. So a lot of times you're going to have to sacrifice. You're going to have to be like, okay, I need to make sure that that I'm taking care of home first, and to show them that you care more about them than you do car shows. And kind of piggybacking off that, my last tip to give you to get your significant other involved is to make sure you're taking care of things at home. Make sure that you're letting them know that, hey, you guys are first. You guys are the main reason that I'm here. And, you may have to, forego a car show for 2 or 3 weeks or something like that, or going to the track for a few weeks or something like that. But it just lets them know that, hey, he's wanting to spend more time with us than he does with this day on car hobby. Like I said, it's all about moderation. Too much of anything is a bad thing. Well, most things. But yeah, so you just need to make sure that you're doing everything that you can to make them feel like they are number one, whether that be your spouse or your kids or everybody in between. And so, like I said, I'm no Dr. Phil. I just know that there are a couple things that I've talked to people about, and also some things that I've experienced to be able to say, okay, hey, here's what I can do to try to get my significant other to get involved in my car hobby. So everybody, that's all I have time for today. I'd like to thank you once again for coming to the channel. I appreciate all the comments that you guys leave for me, that you guys drop. And we have 21 more days before Corvettes at Carlisle commences. And like I said before, myself, JT, Justin, Clarence, Jason, and Mike will all be up under one tent, hanging out with you guys and collaborating with one another. And yeah, just wanting to meet you guys and just have fun and just talk everything Corvette. That's what Corvettes at Carlisle is all about. So everybody, I'll go ahead and link this way. I'll go ahead and link my last Corvettes at Carlisle video from last year right up here with the card. And so make sure you go ahead and check that out to see what you're missing. Make sure you come out there because it's going to be a lot of fun. We had awesome weather last time. So as always, everybody, thank you for coming. And always remember, everybody deployed.